Hey guys, welcome to a product video update on Gekko. It's Cozy from the Axal team. We have Hitarth, our GigaBrain friend who leads the blockchain club at Waterloo. We're very lucky to have some of his time. He's feeling a little under the weather, but he is decided to spend some time telling us how he's doing, how he's keeping, what's up with Gekko, the new like features he's working on. And yeah, so we're just really excited to have you, Hitarth. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's great to be here and talk about Gekko and what's already live and what's coming up for Gekko.
So yeah, man, like would love to start by just saying like what are some of the new features that you've worked on? I know you've been like hustling pretty heavy on it, so would love to just like let people know what are you working on with Gekko? What is currently live and what can we expect to see?
Oh yes. So we've been working on a lot of cool things with Gekko and the Gekko terminal. So like if you go to gekkoterminal.ai and just log into your Gekko account and create your wallets for Gekko. Now you could interact with Gekko through Twitter to actually make swaps and do swaps for that wallet that you created on Gekko Terminal. So it's as simple as doing a command like swap this contract address to this contract address on X chain, and we support EVM chains and Solana as well. So Solana swaps are live as well. Uh, so yeah, that was about swaps. We will be supporting cross-chain swaps very soon as well. And yeah, a lot of other things, a lot of new exciting things coming up. As you all may know, with Axel, we have just released our yield, a yield product. So you would be able to interact with a lot of yield stuff through the Gekko terminal and like through the Gekko terminal wallets, and basically uh, by interacting and tweeting at Gekko on Twitter. Uh, yeah, so basically what we have been trying to do is merging all of the products that we have, basically the yield product and the Gekko terminal. So you would be able to access the same wallets on both the Gekko terminal and say
Yeah.
Autopilot or the yield product.
So I have a question. Like we already have seen things like Clanker as Bankr bot. There are a couple other, like things you see on Twitter. Why is Gekko different? What makes it like a unique thing? Why does the market need Gekko if it already is Bankr?
Yeah, so I would say a couple or more than that, a couple things. So actually, bots like Bankr, they they have limited features and not like they are really good features, and we at Gecko like we would be rolling out almost all of them. But what we'll do extra is that something like symbol resolvents, like a token symbol. So basically, you don't have to write the contract address if you want to swap it. Like it will just if you just write the chain and like a token for it, it will just get resolved to it and like check if you have that asset uh and swap it for you. So basically, just it will be you can just add Gecko and say swap Sol to ETH. Uh, like swap one sol to ETH, and it will just do it for you through Twitter. Something else is that, like I said, we are merging a lot of other Axel products with Gecko. So, like the yield product that we have, you'll be able to just add Gecko and say that I want to invest this much, say like one ETH into a moderate risk strategy, which will be so that what that will do is just take one ETH from your Gecko terminal wallet and and deposit it into a strategy that we have made and get you the best returns.
Yeah, I think the yield thing is crazy. I mean, obviously, the phrase I've been using is that we're betting the barn on yield. So if you guys have been watching, you probably know that we had autopilot that was more on the index feature and had all these different customizations. We are using those same customizations like auto rebalancing and obviously yield harvesting and stop losses. But we're applying that mainly to yield. The goal is you've probably heard of Bankr I guess, for tweeting and trading, but more importantly, you've probably heard of BonkBot for spot price buying crypto. You've probably heard of Pump Fund for launching meme coins. The goal with autopilot yield is for it to be the exact place that you park your stables or your tokens while you're just holding it. So a lot of people, we went out to the market and talked to them. They realized that they're just sitting on stables, they're sitting on Bitcoin, they're sitting on Ethereum, they're sitting on Solana. They realized, or we realized rather, that all these people would probably want to be earning yield. You shouldn't just be sitting on cash. If you're sitting on stable coins, then every day the government prints more money, your dollar becomes worth less. So you want to be earning some kind of competitive yield. Crypto has an amazing set of yield that has close to a risk-free rate. If you're looking at Aave and Morpho and these bigger pools, obviously the yield that you get in that is not as competitive as yield you'd be getting if you go into the more crazy places like Barachain or Oxfun or whatever. But the goal with autopilot yield is to be able to tap into some of these competitive DeFi yields, but also provide security. And the cool thing that Hitarth has been working on, as he's mentioned, is you could just through Gekko be able to onboard into autopilot yield. So it's a really cool feature. Yeah, I guess other things related to Gekko. What's in the near horizon, in the next few weeks to months to year? Where do you see Gekko evolving?
Yeah, so like short-term plan is to roll out almost all Bankr bot like known features like uh deploying a new token or maybe cross-chain swaps. I don't know if Bankr does that, but like we'll do cross-chain swaps by next week as well. Already mentioned by you is that the yield product that will be that you could interact by just tagging Gecko as well. Uh, yeah, actually, yeah, in long term, we could do a lot of stuff with Gecko, a lot of cool stuff, and we are open to we are open to suggestions as well for that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you should be able to do on chain by just tagging Gecko on Twitter. And yeah, we are actually open to suggestions, but we have a lot of stuff in the works as well.
Very cool. Yeah. And obviously, I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing you don't pay that much attention to this. We, on the core team certainly can't own any Gecko tokens, but price has been going up. I think we went up 100% yesterday. I think it's corrected a decent chunk since then, but what do you think the underlying reason is for the price of Gecko token going up? Obviously, we're not suggesting buying it. These are speculative cryptocurrencies. Price has been going up, and anyone who's followed crypto knows that that's what people kind of follow here. So getting
Yeah.
to go up a bunch probably brings a lot of eyeballs. Hitarth is the main guy building Gecko products on Axel's team. So curious to hear his thoughts on why he thinks Gecko is going up.
Yeah, I would say like we were one of the only teams working on like social AI agents actively. Like almost every week we are coming up with something new and engaging with the community as well. And trying to bring something live which people actually will use. I would say the recent Gecko success is also credited to the Alora price feeds that we offered through Gecko. So if you guys don't know, like if you just add Gecko and ask like what would be the price predictions for the next for just like an 8 hour prediction. So it would give you an ETH BTC and Sol 8 hour prediction powered by Alora. So yeah, that was a pretty cool thing that we did, and I think the community liked it. And yeah, I would just say that the active development is what Gecko needs, and that is why Gecko is winning right now.
Well, we're grateful for you for being that active development for Gecko. And yeah, so you're going to consensus in Toronto. Any other interesting plans?
No, right now it's consensus. I know some of the team is planning to go to Solana Accelerate. Not sure there. Uh, but yeah, if yeah, I'll be going to consensus personally, and I know some of the team is planning to as well.
Cool. Well, Yeah, Hitarth, thanks again for your time and look forward to seeing you at Consensus and yeah, and doing more of these video updates. Take care.
Yeah.